A very good morning, dear students. I myself, Dr. Yogesh Mahajan, would like to teach you today the topic on public interest litigation and environment protection. What is public interest litigation? As we know that number of litigations are filed, and as a rule, it is a rule that only those persons whose rights are violated, he can file the particular litigation in the court of law. But to this rule, the judiciary has relaxed, and they have relaxed the rule of locus standi, and they have evolved a new concept that is called as what? PIL. So concept of PIL is a new concept, noble concept, and it is evolved by the judiciary, and we can say the full form of PIL is what? Public interest litigation. We can see in our society that number of persons, they are poor, weaker sections of the society, they are illiterate, they are ignorant about the provisions of law, and they suffer injustice. So in order to protect the rights of these people, judiciary has evolved a new concept, that is PIL. These people should not suffer, they should also get justice. That is why the court has said that public interest litigation can be filed on behalf of this person. So the concept of PIL says that it is a relaxation of the rule of locus standi, and according to this concept, we can say that any person, any public spirited citizen, on behalf of the people, those who are suffering injustice, those who are weaker section of the society, those who are downtrodden, they can file a public interest litigation in the court of law, and they can get justice for these kind of people. That is called as what? Public interest litigation. All of you got this concept of PIL? Okay. The next is PIL filed under. Where the PIL has to be filed? As we know that Constitution is the basic law of the land, so PIL is to be filed under the Supreme Court and High Court. In the Supreme Court under Article 32 of the Constitution, and in the High Court under Article 226 of the Constitution by way of writ petition. People can file the PIL in the apex court, that is the High Court, that is given in 226 of the Constitution, in Supreme Court Article 32 of the Constitution, and accordingly this petition can be entertained by the court of law, and they can give the justice to the weaker sections of the society. The next point is role of the court. What is the role of the court in such kind of PIL matters? The court has to see that what is this kind of litigation, whether really the petition is a public interest litigation petition, whether really the person who is approaching the court of law, he is a bona fide person, whether he is really a public spirited person, or just he is approaching just to get some kind of political gain, other motives, etc. The court has to verify what is the nature of the petition. On the basis of averments made in the petition, on the nature of this, the court will verify whether really this kind of facts depict that it is a public interest litigating matter. And if it comes to the petition, the court can give the appropriate relief to the persons, those who are a victim of this kind of justice, those who are weaker section of the society, they can give a justice to these kind of people. The role of the court is very important. Prima facie, they have to verify, and they have to do a further inquiry into the matter if it comes to the conclusion that such kind of matters are really involving public importance and they are protecting the weaker sections of the society. Relief granted. What is the relief granted? Generally, the court grant various kind of relief in PIL matters. If it comes to the conclusion that really the matter is of public importance, if it is affecting the public, they may conduct an inquiry, they may order compensation to be paid to the sufferers, they may order various kind of punishments also, and accordingly the court has exercised a number of role in the matters of public interest litigation, and they have given different relief to the weaker sections of the society in public interest litigating matters. Based on these, there are various case laws which we have to study, and a number of laws we can see that there are a number of petitions filed by the public interest litigating lawyers. Different NGOs are coming ahead, different public spirited citizens are coming ahead, and they are filing the public interest litigation where a question of public importance arises which creates a disturbance to the general public at large, and this PIL are being entertained by the court of law, and court gives appropriate relief, and it is a very noble and good concept where people cannot come ahead due to poverty, illiteracy, ignorance of law, and they are sufferers, and accordingly the court grants the justice to these people. So I could explain now the PIL and environment protection matters. We see that environment pollution is increasing day by day. Right to pollution-free environment is a basic fundamental right given under Article 21 of the Constitution, and this right needs to be protected. And if our environment is polluted, it affects the general public in large, and what we can say that the public are sufferer. They are getting they are suffering, there is a great injustice to these people, they cannot come ahead. So any public spirited citizen can come ahead, and here in environmental law, MC Mehta versus Union of India, he is a very important person. He has filed different petitions in the court of law and given justice in matters of environment protection. First case is Bhopal gas leakage case. In this case, what actually happened? There was a leakage of methyl isocyanate gas, and due to leakage of methyl isocyanate gas, number of persons were died, killed. So accordingly, the court considered a very grave, severe incident, and accordingly, what it ordered compensation to the victims of the pollution due to the leakage of this Bhopal gas, due to the leakage of this methyl isocyanate gas. That is a Bhopal gas leakage case, which is a very renowned case. Second case is Ganga pollution case. All of you know that Ganga is a holy river, and across this Ganga there were number of industries, tanneries, factories. Those were established, and they were discharging the dirty water, chemical water, into the river water Ganga, and it led to the water pollution of river water Ganga. And due to this, what happened? The holy water of the river Ganga was highly polluted, and if such polluted water is given to the public at large, what will happen? People will suffer with water pollution. They will get different waterborne diseases. And due to this, what happened? The question was of a great importance to the public, because water is required for each and every human being for various activities. If such polluted water is given, court has exercised a severe role and ordered that this industry should be shifted across the nature of holy river water Ganga. And accordingly, we can say that in environment protection matters also, the court has exercised its role and given justice to the public at large. So we can see that environmental matters are of very importance, and in PI, in environmental matters, public interest litigation has played a great remarkable role, and they have given justice to the people where the question of public health is involved, where there is a great injustice to the people, where there is a great danger to the ecology, where people are sufferer of particular kind of environmental crimes, and accordingly, if environment is being protected, people can lead a good life, which is being said. And Supreme Court has also said that Article 21 includes, right to life includes a pollution free environment. We should get a good healthy environment. If the environment is polluted, what will happen? The entire public will be affected, and it will create a danger to the life of the people. And in such kind of matters, those people, those who are illiterate, ignorant, if they cannot get justice, seek justice, PIL can play a very good role and get a justice to these people. So PIL is a very noble, innovative concept. You can study a lot. Many decisions are given in environmental protection matters. And with this way, I can explain the topic of PIL, which is a very important new concept, emerging concept, and all of you can give a justice to the people at a large scale. Thank you, one and all.